don't be put off by the number of stars a campsite has. That simply relates to the facilities that are there. So this does not have a swimming pool, therefore it is 2, not 3 stars. But it has the amazingly crystal clear Dordogne River right on the edge of the campsite, with 2 local beaches and its own private river beach. Is extremely good value for money as far as I'm concerned, and I will definitely be back to enjoy this place. Peace and quiet. Welcome to camping du Port Magali Plage on the Dordogne River in the Correze region of Dordogne. Not 100% sure how to pronounce that, but it is a fabulously quiet campsite. There is no nearby main roads, and anything that will keep you up at night or disturb your peace. It is extremely quiet at this campsite. Just what we were looking for, and on top of all of that, it is wonderfully rustic. So I'm going to take you on a little bit of a walk around and show you what it's like. So this is the little local village of Riverside. I think that's how it's pronounced. So you will approach the campsite down this road, and then you'll be greeted with this site. Now, this is not the entrance that you need to use to get to the campsite. You need to drive down that little country lane over there, and at the end of that country lane at the river there's a little parking area and another entrance with a boom. So just be advised, when you arrive at Camping Magali Plage, go left. To the right is the track that goes down to the village river beach. So we'll go down there a little bit later. And just as a matter of interest, we found it easiest to use the coordinates to get the correct directions to this campsite, because if you type in the address, it actually takes you to another Rue de la Dordogne in a nearby town called Dordogne. It doesn't bring you to this address, so rather use the coordinates in your sat nav to arrive here. If you're using your phone and Google Maps and you've selected this as your destination, then you should arrive here, but just remember, you need to go left. Unless you want to swim, go right, but you can't drive down there, you'll have to leave your vehicle here. Let me give you a little bit of a walk around Camping Magali Plage in, well, just outside of Riverside on the Dordogne River, not too far from Dordogne. And it's a beautiful, quiet campsite, very rustic, just the kind of thing we like. No evening entertainment, fabulous coffee, and the food at the little restaurant is very well priced. They have local craft beers, always a plus, and a nice selection of wines and other drinks. And of course, the major bonus is that it is right on the Dordogne River. So as you can see, the location is just brilliant, and it is a very leafy, shady campsite. Beneath those big trees over there is the little restaurant and a seating area, and then stretching backwards that way is the campsite. So they have their own launching pad here for kayaks and canoes, and it is known as Camping du Port Magali Plage, and they have a big selection of ice cream, which of course is important. They don't speak English here very much. It's a traditional French campsite, but we are making do, and they are very friendly, very helpful, very chilled out. So just upstream there's some rapids, and there's a walkway along the banks of the river over here which we're going to take, and then a little bit downstream there's an island down there in the middle of the river, and just to the right of it over here, about half a mile down, there's the beach for the town, so we're going to go and take a look at that as well. Getting in a little bit of a walk before the heat of the day sets in. Man, this is just epic. Look at this. Now, to get into the entrance of camping Magali Plage, you come down this beautiful tree-lined lane, and your first turn to the right after the entrance at the top is this one here, which has a barrier. Now, like the top gate, you can't get through here unless you have the correct barcode. So you're wondering, how do I get to reception, which is there behind the trees? Well, just over there is another parking area. You'll have to pull in there, walk to reception, get your ticket, come back, and then drive in like these guys. Bonjour. So once you've checked in and you've got your barcode, you can then open the boom and drive into the campsite. Now, straight ahead of us over there is the first of two ablution blocks. This particular one over there is on the back of the shop and the restaurant, which I will show you in a moment. So that there is the little parking area that I mentioned. You'll need to drive down the side there, park your car, camper, motorhome, whatever, and then walk over there to the reception, which is beneath those beautiful trees. And if you want to, there's putang, I think it's called, no, bulls, and there's a little kids play area, and then that way inland is the main camping area. So this is the main reception area and snack bar. And some beautiful shaded seating area where you can enjoy a snack or a drink. So this is the restaurant snack bar area, and that there is the little shop and reception. So this is a map of the region that we're in, and it shows some of the local amenities and activities that you can partake in. We are there. Got some nice cold beers. Oh, bonjour. And these are the friendly hosts. Ice cream, cold beer, coffee, perfect. And there's the river. So just behind the reception bar snack is the first of the ablution areas, washing up, basin, some toilets, and then around the back there is a little bit of a urinal. And then this sign points to the other beach, which I will show you later. So we got our recycling area over here on the right, and then the new ablution blocks where there's showers and basins and toilets over there, so you can enjoy that. The campsite does have some of these log cabins that you can rent, but of course most of it is open campsite for caravans and motorhomes, rooftop tents, campervans and the like. It's very nice, very quiet, beautiful rustic campsite. So this road goes up and then it does a loop back towards that boom that I was at just now. So you can travel down here with a car and rent one of these log cabins if you want. So most of the pictures have shade. There are a few without. And there's that sign again pointing towards the town river beach, Praia Fluvial, as they call it in Spanish and Portuguese. And then at the top end of the site, which is the site that you will meet when you first arrive here, there's another ablution block and some hard standing for motorhomes. And then down that little track there towards the river and back towards the reception area are some more shady campsites. So there is a motorhome disposal point as well near the top entrance, which you can only access with the barcode. Just to the right of the entrance to Camping Magali Plage is this track, and this track goes down to the village river beach. So we're going to take a walk down this track and go and check that beach out. Now it is fabulously hot in the summer down in this region. It is beautiful. You have these fields with these wild flowers, lots of insect and bird life. I've seen some magnificently large birds of prey in this area. Speaking of which, look at that beauty. Wow, look at that. He's on the hunt. Come this way, guy. Okay, let's continue our walk towards the river. Now, in the heat of day, in summer, that local church bell chimes every half hour, and then it dongs on every hour. It's actually the only bit of non-nature noise that you'll hear, but it's actually very, very pleasant, and no, it doesn't ring the whole way through the night. So one thing to bear in mind when you're out and about, do bring water with you, because there won't be drinking water available at these wild swimming spots. As a point of reference, this is the track that I'm walking down. That is the entrance to Camping Magali Plage. That over there in those trees is the campsite, and the river is down there behind those trees, and the little reception area is over there. The river beach just below those trees. At the end of the track we have access to the village swimming spot. Oh, it's beautiful. So peaceful and calm here. This is great. has a swing and a little bit of thing to jump off. It's fantastic. A little bit of a deck to stand on here, although it's a bit rickety, but that is a magnificent view. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that walk around camping Magali Plage and its local surrounds. It is a fabulously quiet campsite, very rustic, down to earth. Peace and quiet. Thanks for watching. Catch another one of our campsite reviews. Subscribe to the channel. Get out there and explore in whatever you have. Happy days. And now it is time for a well-earned swim. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.